What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. By the time you're seeing this, I will be sweating through my third shirt of the day, moving everything in my home except my studio. My studio will be the last thing I move because, of course, tonight I will still have our weekly show with Sydney Watson, a podcast that is yet unnamed at 5 p.m. Central Time, where we discuss all of the week's news. And it's been getting bigger every week, thousands and thousands of viewers every time when we go live. I can't wait. I hope you're there tonight at 5 p.m. Central. But the battle over the reviews, every time, it's as predictable as the sunrise and sunset. Now, of course, we have She-Hulk is being review brigaded on IMDB, receiving many one-star, predominantly from men in their 30s. Reviews in detail. Except, what if I told you? What if I told you that the 10-star reviews are far more brigaded? That and more after a quick word from this video's sponsor, Established Titles. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Established Titles. Established Titles is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. They allow people to buy as little as 1 square foot of dedicated land so they can call themselves a lord or a lady officially. In return, they commit to plant a tree with every order and protect the beautiful pristine woodlands of Scotland. Established Titles makes an absolutely amazing gift, and a person could officially get their name changed on documents. Their title pack gives you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate and an official certificate with a crest. Established Titles is currently having a really big sale just for you, my subscribers. You can get an additional 10% off any purchase you make with the discount code TheQuartering. So click the link below, go to establishedtitles.com/TheQuartering and use promo code TheQuartering to save an extra 10% today. She-Hulk has been review brigaded on IMDb, receiving many one-star reviews, mostly from men in their 30s. A lot of the replies. I mean, people are so easy to manipulate. Here's the first. People are pathetic. 600 likes. 9,782 likes. By the way, She-Hulk might be a totally fine show. I'm going to watch it. At this point, I've made enough videos on it that I think in order to continue to speak on it in good faith, I should watch it, you know? WTF? What else is new? Can people just respect shows that are women-led? OMG, it's 2022. I saw someone saying it was too female. These people should be banned. Agree. It's like they never watched Ally McBeal. Typical Daredevil stans. Weirdos. Men in their 30s. You know, the comment, of course, stirs up the base. Oh, and virgins. Oh, yeah, I got to call them that, of course. But what if I told you that there are far more ridiculous fake reviews, but from people giving this show 10 out of 10? That's right. In case you can't tell, I had a very long day. I enjoyed a beverage, so my face is all red. But you're watching in the middle of the day. You might be wondering why I'm coming at you with all this energy on a Thursday afternoon. I appreciate you all. Frick. You guys have done so you've been like back-to-back 1,000 order days at coffeebrandcoffee.com. Back-to-back 1,000 order days. Today's Thursday, and I think we'll do another 1,000 orders. Promo code haters. 1,500 brand new first-time customers that I know are going to love their product, and I can't wait. I'm going to start signing thank you cards too for the packages. Anyway, yes, it has. By the way, every review currently on IMDb is from somebody who has perceivably not watched the show, okay? Because it's not out yet. Every one of these 2,578 reviews are likely from somebody who has not watched the show. There are a few critics who have seen it, but they don't review on IMDb. There are 1,100 one-star reviews, okay? Mostly from those evil men. Okay? But what if I told you that there's almost 1,200 10-star reviews? Every gosh darn time. There's review brigading. It's the review brigades. They ignore the 1,180 10 out of 10 reviews, and the 49 out of 10s, and the 48 out of 10s to write all these articles. She-Hulk gets review brigaded before release, comicbook.com. She-Hulk gets review bombed on IMDB before Disney Plus premiere on the direct. Completely ignores. This is why these shows deserve it. These shows deserve it because they use it for marketing. I would not be surprised one bit if they did all the fake reviews. I'm not kidding you. Just so they could write up these pieces and say like, yeah, let's get Zoomers to watch our show to own the haters. Disney has been suffering from review brigading as of late, with many of its biggest releases facing a bombardment of negative reactions. In the last year alone, Eternals, Moon Knight, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Lightyear, and Ms. Marvel have all suffered unfortunate fates. Some before release and others afterward. Everybody giving a negative review is a hater, is a troll, is a man. We agree, right? Like, that's the reality. Eternals received hatred for featuring LGBTQIMNOP relationship. Moon Knight was bombarded for its inclusion of alleged propaganda. Ms. Marvel widely framed as childish and woke. It was childish and woke. Only Thor, Love and Thunder, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness have appeared to escape this review brigading. Baloney. Yum. No. Thor, Love and Thunder absolutely got crushed in the reviews for being woke. Convenient you ignored that. The Direct. A true investigative journalisming source. Now She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, is preparing to premiere on Disney Plus, and the early reactions from critics have proven extremely positive. Oh, we're going to talk about that in just uno momento, my friends, because in the video I filmed earlier today, I showed you in real time the average reviews going from 90% to 84 to 87 to 80 or to 82. They kept removing negative reviews. And tonight, what a coinky-dink. It's now at 94% with 221 reviews. 94%. This show on no planet is a 94. No way. How do I know that? Because literally nothing Marvel has put out in the last 10 years has been over a 90. 5 years, we'll say. Nothing. You want to say Spider-Man? Okay, but that's Sony. Spider-Man, I'll say, was over a 90. I loved it. Great movie. Great movie. Name a single show on Disney Plus that's over a 90. We want to include Star Wars too? Okay. Mandalorian wasn't over a 90. Okay? So, and we know that Rotten Tomatoes is up to shenanigans. I call shenanigans on Rotten Tomatoes because I saw this as low as 84 with 190 reviews. And now if I click on this, I can't find a single negative review anywhere. It's totally curated. I predict, by the way, for the record, I predict the audience score will be in the 80s. I predict the show is actually fine for its audience, for the people. It's not for me, right? It's not for, but it's for people maybe like strong, independent women who don't need no man, people who just really like She-Hulk as a character, maybe people that like Maslany because she seems to have a good following. But like She-Hulk, Attorney at Law is not for the masses, and that's okay. But like this is baloney. Now, She-Hulk Attorney at Law is preparing to premiere on Disney Plus, and the early reaction from critics has been very positive. But under a day away from the first episode, the MCU legal comedy has suffered the unfortunate review brigading trend of its predecessors. Okay, let me ask you this. You're beautiful. You're smart. I love you. You went to coffeebrandcoffee.com today, used promo code haters, picked up some delicious coffee, tea, or cocoa because we need to do back-to-back-to-back 1,000 order days just to stick it to that loser subreddit. Do you ever look at IMDB and say, I'm not going to see this? It's so exceedingly rare. You know when I use IMDB, first I look at Rotten Tomatoes verified audience reviews, and then I accept that those are also curated. if it's like, let's say it's like a horror movie, because they're so difficult to rate. And let's say it has like a 80% of Rotten Tomatoes. Then I'll say, oh, let me see what IMDb has. And I'll check it out. If it's like 85, then I'm like, okay, it's, you know, it's in the zone. Very rarely do I make any viewership. If it's like an old movie, like I think when I watched Reacher for the first time, the Jack Reacher movies, not Reacher, Jack Reacher, I was like, oh, IMDb loves this movie, and then Google reviews love it. I don't really care about Rotten Tomatoes because they're corrupt. I showed you today how corrupt they are. But if you look at like, there's a half a dozen articles talking about the She-Hulk review brigading. Meanwhile, Rotten Tomatoes is flat out hiding negative reviews. I can't wait to see the audience score, because I'm sure they'll be massively deleting that kind of stuff too. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy She-Hulk if you so want to watch it. Thank you everyone who's supported Coffee Brand Coffee. We're working on an awesome gift box builder for Christmas. About a dozen new flavors for you this year. We're working on chocolate covered espresso beans. We're working on so much, and we couldn't do it without you. We've got the K-Cup pre-order going on right now. Something for everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.